Scobie has been forced to deny that he names the royals accused, and he's saying it was a translation error.
That's right. So let's now talk to royal journalist Rich Evers, who broke this story about the Dutch translation. Oh, good morning, Rick. I think it's Rick, is it? Sorry. Right, just tell us what's happened here. How did this come to public attention?
Yeah, I really assumed I didn't have something special at all, because everyone in the world got the book and the manuscript a week before. So I would assume you had the same scoop as I would have. So the names I cannot mention were in your books as well, but something seemed to be different.
And Rick, the books, they're talking now they're going to pulp these books, but you're pointing out, aren't you, it's a bit late. They're on sale right now in bookshops across Holland.
Yes, yesterday I heard from the publisher that it would get out of sales, it could be out of the shelves. And today, this morning, I went to my local bookstore and was still there. So some other people missed that memo again.
And have you had official news from the publisher in the Netherlands? What is going to happen? Are they going to take them all off the shelves? Are they going to literally pulp them, as we've been saying?
Yeah, they're going to pulp them indeed, and they will have a new stock soon, they hope. But they don't know when, because the official thing was that it was because of were some discussions about some of the paragraphs. They wouldn't exactly mention which paragraphs, of course, which is something different than just a translation error.
Rick, what is going to happen in Holland now? Will mainstream media report the two names that are in the book? Obviously, it can't be proved whether it was true or not that they've said, but will it be reported or not?
In the Netherlands, yes, of course. It's black and white in the book, so why wouldn't we quote Mr. Scobie, what he's writing in his book?
Yeah, and that's going to be a front-page story, presumably.
It's more in the news in England than in the Netherlands, believe me. We don't care so much.
You know, well, you've got your own royal family, of course.
Yes, of course, and our Queen Maxima was stunning yesterday in Paris, so that was maybe front page.
And so just tell us about, so are you a royal correspondent there? So that's the reason is you were one of the first people to buy the book and read it, and then you went, oh my word, this is all here.
I heard that there were two reporters who got the early PDF of the file. We were allowed to read it a week before, and so I published it at midnight directly when the release was of the book. So then it was about 12 o'clock that I published an article in the major Dutch women's website.
Right.
And then I got a call an hour later from the publisher to ask me to get it offline, because there are some issues with
And what did
because of the names that were mentioned. Yeah.
But it's a bit late, isn't it? I mean, it's the publisher's fault. They've brought out the book. They've got the names in there. Are they trying to say they didn't know?
The publisher's fault. That's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because,
of course.
If you compare the English and the Dutch version, you just see very clearly that there is just missing two paragraphs. One of the paragraphs has been changed with one sentence that the writer is not allowed to say the specific names. So this cannot be a translation error. There are two options, I think. There was a memo from America, from the agent, from the legal department that sent all the translators, keep this out of your manuscript. We cannot talk about this because of it, there will be lawful actions. The other thing is, other possibility is that the Dutch publisher missed the memo. That is also possible, or they missed the Netherlands, the tiny country, to send it, or they missed it to erase it from the manuscript. I don't know.
Interesting.
My own view.
It's not a translation thing.
Yeah, my own view, Rick. It's a cynical move by the publishers and Omid Scobie to get everybody talking about these names.